Startime. Today, Cafe Metropole, starring CESAR Romero and Gregory Raftoff. Now, Cafe Metropole, starring Gregory Raftoff and CESAR Romero, with a delightful musical score conceived and conducted by Alfred Newman. France is the luxurious and gilded Cafe Metropole, frequented by wealth, royalty, and beauty, and under the gifted management of Victor. Victor the perfect, Victor the urbane, Vic the slick. In addition to its undeniably classy clientele, Cafe Metropole, Paris, France, is also famous as the haunt of assorted phonies, dubious dukes, corny counts, bogus barons, ersatz earls, and penniless princes. At this moment, Victor is in his private office at the cafe, greatly disturbed with Maxwell Schinner, his cashier and bookkeeper.
Maxwell, fool that you are, idiot, beetle, embezzler.
Embezzler, Victor, how can you say that? You know I kept on taking the money for your own fantastic scheme.
Oh, well, quarreling about it now won't put the money back in the vault before the books are audited. 900,000 francs.
960,000 francs, to be exact.
Yes. I was good enough to let you embezzle an additional 60,000 to try your luck at the casino. And what do you do? Fool, beetle!
But I was winning. I did win. I ran the 60,000 up to 480,000. Then this young American shouts, Banco! And again I win. The money is doubled. And what happens?
The young American writes you out a check for the amount, and then rolls it up into a ball and throws it into the wastepaper basket. Worthless, broke, no funds. You gamble with a pauper. Fool, idiot, beetle. Thank you, Maxwell.
I only wish to help out in every way.
Yes. When did you say the American would come to the office?
Today. Perhaps we can reach an understanding. Speak of the devil and he sues you for slander.
Come in.
Gentlemen.
Oh, come in, Mr. Brown. Come in. Maxwell and I were expecting you.
May I inquire who you are?
Manager of this cafe and Maxwell's financial advisor.
Oh, then you know the situation. You see, I lost a lot of money and I can't possibly pay it.
Well, not perhaps in the customary way, Mr. Brown.
The cablegram, Victor. The cablegram.
Huh? Oh, yes. Mr. Brown, I have here a cablegram which I wish now for you to read. Here it is.
Read it?
Aloud.
Oh. Arriving week from Monday evening by transatlantic...
No. Read it with an accent, please.
Well, what kind of an accent?
A Russian accent.
Russian? Oh. Arriving week from Monday evening.
Which is this very evening. Go on.
By transatlantic plane. Reserved usual pre-war table for two, for daughter and myself. Have celebrities or royalty on hand for daughter. Wild strawberries and frozen champagne for me. Regards, Joseph Ridgway. How's my accent?
Ha! It's excellent.
Now, do you mind telling me what this is all about?
No, not at all. For tonight and for the 10 days of their stay in Paris, you will be charming to the Ridgways, and particularly charming to his exquisite daughter, Laura Ridgway.
I don't like it.
Ah, but I do. It has imagination, interest. Oh, I like it.
But what's it all for?
For reasons of my own, Mr. Brown, you will impersonate His Highness Prince Alexis Panayev.
What?
Of the old Tsarist nobility.
I don't like it.
Oh. Shut up, Maxwell.
I will not allow it.
Well, may I ask why I should agree to this extraordinary proposal?
You shouldn't.
Yes, but he will, simply because he does not wish to go to jail.
Well, I hate to fall back on a shoddy defense like this, but a gambling debt in the eyes of the law is no debt at all.
Oh, you know about that, huh?
You see, Victor, they do teach them something at Princeton besides. Touchdown, Tiger! Touchdown!
I was
was under the influence of your excellent champagne when I gambled without money. Now, I'll work it out honorably in whatever way you suggest.
480,000 francs? Oh, no, that would never do.
Well, then, until you get another idea, I'll be on my way.
Just 1 minute, Batsy.
Now, don't worry. I won't run away.
I'm sure you won't. I took the precaution of removing your passport from your pocket last night while you were under the influence of our excellent champagne.
Nice going, Maxwell.
As you say, the law is a little indulgent about gambling debts. However, it is not so indulgent with people who write bad checks, such as this one which you wrote to us last night.
But I threw that in the wastepaper basket.
And I took it out again.
Excellent, Maxwell, excellent.
And if I refuse to go through with this impersonation, which is obviously some sort of a swindle to get your money back, you'll have me arrested.
Quite.
Very well, I'll do it.
But not as Prince Alexis Panaev.
Yes, Maxwell.
And I say no.
I insist.
And I protest.
He will be Prince Alexis Panaev, Maxwell.
I would never dream of contradicting you, Victor.
It's settled then, sir. You will appear at the dinner hour this evening in full evening dress. You will be Prince Alexis Petrovich Panaev. And you will be enchanting to Miss Ridgway.
Do I get a free dinner?
Oh, but naturally. The very best, Your Highness. Ah, Monsieur Ridgway, mademoiselle. So much has happened since you last sat at this familiar table at Café Metropole. Why, you were just a little girl, mademoiselle.
Why, thank you, Victor.
Got my cablegram all right, did you?
Oh, obviously. Is not everything in readiness?
Victor, just for fun, could you point out some royalties?
Oh, well, most exceptionally, we have no crowned heads here tonight.
What's that for?
The floor show's beginning.
Oh, no. That, Mademoiselle Ridgway, is the old Tsarist Russian hymn for His Highness Prince Alexis Panaev, whom you see poised in regal elegance at the top of the staircase.
A prince. Very nice.
Excuse me, if you please. I must seat the prince.
What's the matter? Can't he sit down himself?
Excuse me, please. Now that, Your Highness, is the girl. You will make love to her for the next 10 days.
Uh-huh. Or else.
Or else. Now, I will inform the lovely American girl that Prince Panaev wishes furiously to dance with her.
I am afraid I do not dance so fine as you are expect from a prince.
Oh, I think you dance beautifully, Your Highness.
Miss Ridgway, your father, why is he glare at me so?
Well, he doesn't approve of titles and crowned heads.
He's got something there.
You know, sometimes you have no accent at all.
Huh? Oh, my accent, she comes and goes, comes and goes, comes and goes.
What's the matter?
Oh, Maxwell, Victor's cashier is beckoning to me from the balcony. Will you excuse me, mademoiselle? Now, where's this telephone call you're talking about, Maxwell? Is this a phone?
No, there is no telephone call for you.
Then what's the big idea of calling...
I wish to speak with you because I can stand it no longer. You, Alexis Petrovich Panaev, it is insufferable.
It was your idea.
It was Victor's idea.
You helped with it.
Against my more sensitive convictions, believe me. I tell you, this outrageous masquerade must stop now.
Well, good enough. Suits me.
But I must also have the 480,000 francs that you owe me.
Now, look, you can't eat your cake and have it, too.
Just a moment, please. Why aren't you entertaining Laura Ridgway, Your Highness?
Well, Victor, it seems there is one Prince Panaev too many.
Huh?
I am His Highness Prince Alexis Petrovich Panaev.
Oh, no nonsense, Maxwell. Get back to your accounts.
You don't believe me? Very well. Look,
Huh?
here is my wallet. See? The Imperial Russian passport issued to the true Prince Alexis Panaev in the good old days.
Huh?
Look.
Jack! Why, it is you.
Touché, Victor, as we used to stammer in freshman French.
You see now why I cannot longer permit this farce to go on?
But, Your Highness, I thought you had been sent to the salt mines.
I do not care for salt, thank you. I escaped.
Well, the fact remains, Your Highness, that unless we continue with our scheme, you and your young American friend here will languish in jail for approximately 20 years.
I am on the horns of a dilemma.
There is only one choice, Highness. The American acts his part, and you preserve silence on pain of imprisonment for both of you. Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed, Mr. Brown?
I suppose so.
Then, Mr. Brown, you may join Miss Ridgway again. And remember, faint heart never won fair lady.
Oh, Alexis. And flowers again. You're sweet. Hello? Oh, yes, Alexis. The opera? La Boheme? Oh, I'd love to go. Dinner at the Francois Villon, Alexis? Oh, yes, I've heard so much about the place. It's been a lot of fun, hasn't it, Alexis?
Yes, Laura. I suppose so.
Do you know what they say? They say that Francois Villon wrote many of his immortal love poems in this very restaurant.
One must do something until the waiter comes.
Francois Villon, the vagabond king. If I were king, our love if I were king, what tributary nations would I bring to stoop before your scepter?
To stoop before your scepter and to swear allegiance to your lips and eyes and hair. Beneath your feet, what treasures would I fling? The stars should be your pearls upon a string, the world a ruby for your finger ring, and you should have the sun and moon to wear, if I were king.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
Laura, it's got to stop.
What, Alexis?
This. I mean this. You and I have been good friends. We have had a beautiful time, a delightful interlude in Paris, and that is all.
Alexis, why don't you ask me to marry?
What?
Well, am I wrong in thinking that you love me as well as I love you?
I love you so well, Laura, that I cannot marry you.
Well, forgive me, Alexis, but that's pretty silly.
No. Because with us Panaev's love, it comes and goes, comes and goes, comes and goes.
I know. Like your accent.
It's no good, Laura. Now, please, let this be goodbye.
Must it be?
Yes.
All right. Goodbye, Alexis. Goodbye.
It's intermission time between the acts of our Hollywood Startime. Now, Act 2 of Café Metropole.
Young Alexander Brown, former Princeton undergraduate, has got himself into a pretty mess. Too much under the influence of French champagne, Brown gave a rubber check to cover the paltry 480,000 francs, the money he lost in the Paris gambling den. In order to make up the debt, he is being compelled to pose as Prince Alexis Panaev and make love to Laura Ridgway, object matrimony and $500,000 francs. Victor, manager of the Paris Café Metropole, and his embezzling cashier Maxwell got Brown into this. And right now, Victor is congratulating Brown, or Prince Panaev, on his success so far with Laura Ridgway.
A beautiful performance so far, my boy. Masterful.
Yes, well, it's over. I won't go on with this ridiculous masquerade.
Oh, no? Remember, we still have your bad check and your passport and our French prison.
I'll tell Laura the truth. I swear I will. Yes? Laura. Well, I told you. Marry you? Certainly not. I mean, well, I know I said that. I know that. Yes. Yes, and you love me. Well, we all had that out, Laura. But, no. I'm sorry, but, no. No. Laura, but this is insane. No. All right, yes, I'll marry you. Laura, no! Wait, you talk to me. Laura!
There. You see how easy it was?
It's no go, Victor.
Huh?
It's no go, Victor. Now pick up that telephone.
But why?
Call the police and arrest me.
You are going to marry Laura Ridgway.
I'm not even going to see her again.
Very well. Hello. Yes? The Sûreté, please. I want to talk to the chief of police. Yes, I'll wait. You have about 5 seconds if you wish to reconsider.
I do not wish to reconsider.
Oh, that's the trouble with a flawless plan. There's always a flaw in it.
Well, what now, little man?
Well, nothing. Here is your passport back again.
What? Are you serious? You mean I can go?
Oh, what satisfaction would I get in jailing you? Would it get me and Maxwell our money? No. Well, like you, I took a chance. Like you, I lost. I accept defeat gracefully.
You're not such a bad turnip at that, Victor.
Well, thank you, Monsieur Brown. Good luck and au revoir.
So he refuses to marry this very attractive Ridgway girl.
Refuses flatly, Maxwell.
You returned his passport?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I disagree with you.
Monsieur Ridgway and his daughter are out there at their usual table tonight.
I am delighted.
Send for him.
Why?
Do you challenge Prince Alexis Petrovich Panaev, the true Panaev? First, I will give you some instructions. Then you will invite them into this office. Now, I will explain.
Prince Alexis Panaev a fake? Oh, this is serious, Victor. He became engaged to my daughter today.
Oh, the unspeakable.
Oh, I'd give $1 million to be in a locked room with that fella right now. I think I'd strangle him. I'd kill him dead.
Well, as for that, sir, Maxwell, my good cashier, has already disposed of the fellow.
You didn't kill him?
No, not quite. I just sent him away. He will not trouble your daughter again.
Oh, Maxwell, how can I ever thank you?
If it has saved you and your daughter from distress, then I am completely repaid.
Repaid? You gave that fellow money?
Oh, no.
You did? You paid him out of your own pocket?
No, Monsieur Ridgway. He paid out of the company's pocket.
Maxwell, how much of the company's money did you have to take to pay that scoundrel off?
Oh, I refuse to say. I refuse. What does it matter? When the auditors come to check our books tomorrow, well, somehow I will explain to them where the 480,000 francs disappeared to.
Victor, you're fountain pen.
Yes, sir. Make the check payable to me.
480,000 francs. Royalty. Titles. I always said if they're genuine, they're bores. If they're charming, they're phonies.
Meaning exactly what, Father, dear?
Huh? Well, Laura.
It's about Alexis, isn't it?
Oh, yes. He's a fraud, a phony, and a fake.
Oh, but of course, darling.
Huh?
I knew it all the time. Now, where is he?
I paid him off. He's gone away.
Goodbye.
Where do you think you're going?
Find him and propose to him again. Goodbye, all you silly men.
Victor, get the prefect of police. I want that man arrested.
But, Monsieur Ridgway...
I'll make a scandal before I let that snake marry my girl. Now get me the prefect of police. And don't argue.
Hello? Oh, no, you've rung the wrong suite. This is Mr. Ridgway's daughter. The police? Prince Panaev? You're holding him there? Don't let the wretch get away. I'll be right down there.
The charges which have been preferred against you are fraud, conspiracy to defraud, and suspicion of conspiracy to defraud.
As we say in the locker room, the book. Well, Laura, what is this? What are you doing here?
Oh, darling, I'll handle everything from now on. Your Honor, I'm Laura Ridgway. This fine young man...
One moment, mademoiselle. I am under strict orders to hold this man for the charges specified, namely fraud, conspiracy to defraud, suspicion of...
Who preferred the charges?
Your father.
My father... Oh, but Father died when I was 2 years old. Why, whoever ordered this young man's arrest is an imposter. Arrest him and bring him down here.
On what charges, mademoiselle?
On what charges? Why, fraud, conspiracy to defraud, suspicion of conspiracy to defraud, and, well, don't you know your own laws?
Armand, René, arrest this impostor at his hotel.
And now, while we're waiting, Mr. Alexander Brown, let's have the whole lurid story from start to finish.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin. How are the strawberries and frozen champagne, Father?
Fine, son. It was a very low trick to get me arrested, Laura. Very uncricket.
You weren't going to get out of that court until you dismissed your charges against Alexis here. I mean, Mr. Brown.
Yeah, and as for you, Brown, I checked by cable, and I found out you didn't even graduate from Princeton. And how do you like them apples?
How do you like them strawberries?
Oh, fine.
Monsieur Ridgway, I also heard your young friend's question. How do you like the wild strawberries?
Absolutely the stuff, Victor.
Thank you, monsieur.
Oh, one small thing, Victor.
Yes, mademoiselle?
I understand that you and Maxwell gave Mr. Brown here 480,000 francs to leave France?
Yes, mademoiselle.
For which my father paid you and Maxwell in full.
Yes, mademoiselle.
Well, Victor, Mr. Brown doesn't seem to remember your ever having given him the money.
Yeah, so, will you just bring him to it now, eh?
Oh, of course. Maxwell must have forgotten.
I'm giving it to them as a wedding present.
Well, there is Maxwell now. All will be adjusted. Maxwell.
Yes, Victor. What is it?
Mr. Brown's check, if you please.
Check.
Yes, Maxwell, the check, remember?
Oh, yes, the check. Yes, I have it right here in my wallet. Here. Well, you see, Mr. Brown, it is a bit wrinkled from having been filed in a wastepaper basket by mistake.
Is that correct, Mr. Brown?
Yes, correct. Shall we dance, Laura?
Yes, let's. What check did Maxwell give you, Alexis?
Same one I gave him, with a high rubber content.
All is square?
All is fair.
Then will you give me big kiss?
You can get in jail with that kind of talk.
It is my accent. She comes and goes, comes and goes, comes and goes.
It amuses me, Monsieur Ridgway, that you were deceived by that boy. Here, Panaev. I laugh. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. I am of the true blood. I am the true Prince Alexis Petrovich Panaev. What is this? Who calls himself the true Panaev? Who are you? I am Prince Alexis Petrovich Panaev. Now wait a minute. I think that I will kill you. Now wait a minute. Dog, scoundrel, imposter, how do you dare? Put down that bottle. I, who am related 29 ways to the old throne, 9 times legitimately. I will show you. Now, Your Highness, now wait a minute. Your Highness, wait. Now wait a minute. Your Highness, Your Highness.
Thank you very much, CESAR Romero and Gregory Ratoff, for a delightful performance. Also, we want to thank the other members of the cast for their excellent performances. Joe Kearns, who played Victor, Sharon Douglas, who played Laura Ridgway, John Brown as her father, George Sorrell was police commissioner, and Al Eben played the real Prince Benayev in the closing scene, if indeed there could be a real Prince Benayev. The radio adaptation of Café Metropole was written by Milton Geiger, music was supervised by Alfred Newman, and is produced under the direction of Robert L. Rick.